Hey, what is up, guys? I am Hippie. I want to welcome you back to a brand new Couchcraft for you guys today. So, we are here in town for a good reason. I decided since Halloween is over, we got to redecorate our house now for the month of November and I guess technically for Thanksgiving. So, oh, yeah. Oh, well, that sucks. We're probably going to have to go down there and get that. Um, yeah, October is come and gone. It's so sad, I know, but yeah, it's just how the world works. I know it sucks. I wish it could be Halloween 24/7 all the time, every day of the year, but I think people would get pretty tired of that. I don't think people would be very happy if it was the same holiday all year long, so we can't have that. We can't do it. I'm not sure if I want to drag. I think I might want to actually drag this down one. Now, I've been collecting some stuff. That way we could build a lot here today. We're going to redecorate my house. And we're going to tear up the pumpkins that we've been putting around. And if we have time today, we're also going... Oh, I don't want that there. How am I going to do this here? I want it here. So can I now reach that? Oh, I can. Nice. If we have some time today, then we're also going to try to link up our portal because we still haven't done that. We really need a quicker way to get into town because I decided to move a little bit farther away from the town, and although that's fun, it leaves me with some more room to build and things along those lines. It still makes things difficult when it comes to wanting to get back into town. Right now, I think it takes me about 4 minutes to get in town, which isn't bad, but for instance, when you have to make 5 trips, and that takes up a half an hour of your time, it's a little bit irritating to do, so I think it's time we set up our portal and get a quicker way into town. I wasn't sure if that was actually there or not. So that's what we're going to try to do today if we have the time for it. Nope, it's not how I want that. We are going to have to take a break in between in these episodes, though, because I definitely don't have enough to finish this wall right here that I'm knocking down with the hay bales. So we're probably going to have to, like... I think I have a bunch of bone meal. We might even be able to just do like a quick harvest on my wheat outside and make it grow quicker. We're going to be replacing the wheat this month for another thing here. We got some carrots in my inventory. We're probably going to do carrots this month outside. And just so you guys know, and anyone from Couchcraft that's watching this, if you guys want some of my crops outside, like if you're passing my house and you guys need food or something, you can absolutely harvest my stuff. I don't care, as long as you replant it, it's completely fine. So go ahead and do that if you need on food or something. That way you guys ain't out here starving. I know people were doing that with my potatoes, and I didn't mind. That was completely fine too. So we decided to go with this here, acacia wood. I think that looks really nice because I'm thinking of colors for November. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? It's so close to October. It's so close to the same theme. What am I gonna do to make it look different? And I thought, well, I had some acacia wood in my inventory. I was like, well, I know that normally looks pretty orange when it's in its wood form. I was like, well, I could just, I guess, use some acacia wood and make it look like a little bit more harvesty with some orange tinted stuff around here. I know it probably still looks a little bit similar to when I had my Halloween, but hopefully we'll be able to make it look pretty harvesty and type fall, I guess, or autumn, or whatever you want to call it. I call it fall. I didn't realize I had some regular things out here still. Well then, I got some regular wood up here. I must have ran out and then never came back to replace them. So yeah, the or this, not the Spooktacular. Well, yeah, the Spooktacular, I suppose, as well. But the Halloween episode of Couchcraft came out. That was a ton of fun. I'm hoping we get to do some more of that stuff in the future. That was kind of the first big almost server collaboration. It was almost everybody here. Over half of the people came. So that was a lot of fun to do. I hope we get to do something like that in the future, because like I said, I enjoyed that quite a bit. And I know some people, I think Loshku ended up losing his footage, unfortunately, so that really sucks. I know Jess didn't record, and I think some of the other guys still got it coming out, hopefully. I would like to see their section of the footage to see what they were thinking and stuff, how they built and things like that. What is that? Why does it look... Oh, it does. Huh. How did that happen? Let's go and put that... Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. That wasn't even close to working out how I wanted it to. But yeah, I'm hoping we get to do some more stuff like that. You guys voted. There wasn't a whole bunch of votes, but I think Jess got the most votes for who you guys like the best, the RAR. So I'm going to try to get him a diamond as soon as possible. I have some diamonds in my house. I just got to bring one back, I think, sometime soon. And go give him a diamond at his house. I hate how it does that. I think this one is also... Yeah, I was going to say that one's also going to do it. These ones I don't think trigger it. It's too far away. So yeah, Jess won the build-off competition. Congratulations. His was actually pretty awesome. I really liked his. It was so derpy. It was awesome. Let's go ahead and replace these fences as well. But yeah, we were talking about potentially doing a Thanksgiving type one and stuff like that. So that could be kind of cool. I never really... I guess my family does celebrate Thanksgiving, but I've never been a huge fan of Thanksgiving. It's not been a important holiday to me. It's not like I really think, oh man, I gotta celebrate Thanksgiving. Halloween, definitely. I always gotta celebrate Halloween as much as possible, and even Christmas. I start listening to Christmas music and carols and stuff like that the day it turns December. November, it's just kind of like the period for me in between where I'm kind of waiting for. October has just gotten over. I just got done with Halloween, and I'm in the process of waiting for December. So it's never really been a big holiday for me, and I've never cared too much for it, I suppose. I don't know. What do you guys like? Halloween in particular? Do you guys celebrate Halloween? Oh, I might actually have enough. I was nervous I was going to have to make some more, but I guess I had some in my inventory. I just never really cared too much for it, I suppose. I mean, it's not like I have anything against it, Halloween or Thanksgiving in particular. It just seems kind of weird to me that it's why am I trying to do that with that? It's a holiday dedicated to eating food. That's what it seems like, at least. I know there's supposed to be, all this other, what you're thankful for and all these things along those lines, and sharing it with your family and things along those lines. And I like that idea. That sounds kind of cool concept. But I feel like not a lot of people are still celebrating it that way. I know there's a lot of people that don't even celebrate it at all these days, but I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. I guess any holiday that you get a chance to spend more time with your family is supposed to be good, I suppose, but it just doesn't seem like that big of a deal. All we really do around my house on Thanksgiving is we get up 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and my mom usually starts the turkey and getting the food prepared and stuff like that. And then we turn on that, what is it called? I almost said the J.C. Penney parade, but I think it's the Macy's Day Parade, yeah. We usually turn that on, everybody's watching that, and then we usually just play cards all day, and eat snacks, and then around 4 and 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon sometime, we start eating turkey dinner, I guess, and then everybody goes to sleep really early in the morning, or really early in the afternoon, because they just ate so much turkey. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if there's really that many Thanksgiving traditions. I can't think of much. I know there's the Macy's Day Parade, and the turkey and stuff like that. I guess some people decorate their house with like gourds and vegetables and like stuff like that, I guess. What is that one? I think there's one that's that they do. It's like the cornucopia or something. They take that cornucopia and they stuff it full of like vegetables and fruits, and then they put that on like their table or something. But other than that, I don't know much about Thanksgiving. I know it's supposed to be about I don't know, I guess the day that like the natives came out and helped the white men not starve, I think. I think that's how it works. And then, oh, there's a bunch of, what is that? Oh, okay. I was good. Well, I'm like, what is all that chat? But it was me and Loesch talking. Let's go ahead and well, let me see if I have enough first, because I might not even need to replant this. If I have enough to what do you call it here? Oh man. To finish my thing up top. Wow, I can't think, really. It's just too early in the morning. It's only 7 o'clock right now, my time, but I guess that's not too bad. I have the entirety of the 7-day spooktacular. I was waking up at 4 in the morning. So, I mean, that was a lot of fun. I loved it. It was really awesome getting to record with Fat Man again, because it's been a little while since we've done that. But, man, was it tiring and exhausting trying to do all that. Like I said, though, I still loved it. I love Halloween. I love the 7-day spooktacular. I am, however, glad it's done. So, there won't be a big marathon like that until Christmas, I think. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, I can't even reach it. Come on, give it to me now. There we go. Let's go and throw that in place. And hay bale, hay bale, hay bale. Let's see, how many do I need now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6. Wow. Well, do I have any more bone meal left? Because I'm not sure how much I do. I have a bunch of bones. I forgot I brought them up with me. Yeah, I'm going to have to bone meal this one more time. And then I'm also going to, since I'm the one that put the jack-o'-lantern over on the town hall, I'm going to go ahead and take that down as well. That way nobody else has to clean up after me. So I'll make sure to take that down for everybody. What is it called? The Halloween episode of Couchcraft. I almost actually did not get that up in time because you guys know that I don't have the best internet, and I didn't realize it. I guess, I knew, but I just didn't. It didn't register to me that it was going to be a big deal. But that video was 40 minutes. That's the second longest video I've ever uploaded before. Now, I didn't think about it. It didn't even cross my mind that it was going to be a problem. But it took me 8.5 hours to upload. And I didn't prepare it the night before. So, I basically uploaded that video, and I actually had to cancel another video that was supposed to go up on Halloween as well, but it was basically just an indie game that me and Fatman had played. But yeah, I was so lucky that I was even able to get that video up on time, because I really didn't give myself the amount of time that I actually needed to take care of it. So I'm really lucky that I managed to get that up. So yeah, I guess that probably could have ended badly if my Couchcraft video wasn't up in time. I guess I just, I basically put that on, and I'm trying not to sneeze if you wonder why I'm talking so weird. I basically just put that on and, prayed that it was going to come up in time, and I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. It's going to be late. And then I was hearing that, Loesch had his problem where he couldn't upload his, and he couldn't even open the file, and I'm like, this is terrible. There's going to be very little people uploading it after we, waited until Halloween to do so. I was so mad that I just didn't give myself the proper amount of time. And then eventually I was like, well, my internet seems to be running pretty quick today, and, the upload was actually going up much quicker than I thought it was going to be. And it ended up working out all right. I don't know how, but it did. Everything worked out good, and the world was at peace. And I guess I did some good karma that day because my video ended up going up, I think 4 minutes before it was supposed to. So it was supposed to go up at like noon or whatever, and I think it went up at like 11:55 or something like that, something ridiculous. And I was hoping that it was going to process in time, that it could be up for noon, and it ended up working. So, like I said, I don't know how it happened, how I managed to get it to work out properly, because it honestly probably shouldn't have gotten up that early. It probably should have been like 8 o'clock in the afternoon, but it just worked out. Maybe it was just the Halloween spirit. It was a Halloween miracle. Yeah, this 7-day spooktacular went off completely fine. Last year I had so many problems. I lost so many videos, and I had to redo so many videos, and all this problems, and some of the maps didn't work the way they were supposed to. But this year everything went over pretty smooth, and I was really happy. You guys seem to enjoy a lot of it. You guys seem to enjoy those two what are they called, creepypastas that I did on the 30th and the 31st. And you guys seem to maybe want some more of those. So I'm definitely going to do some more of them. Don't worry if you thought that the first one was too, forced, like I was forcing, this scary voice on or whatever. I definitely agree that it sounded too forced, and it sounded a little weird and just not unnatural. I am going to work on it. I felt like the second one was already a lot better. And when you try new things, you have to kind of find your groove in it. You gotta have a couple of bad ones before you can have some good ones. So, the more creepypastas I read, the better I'll get at them, and the more I'll find my natural reading voice and stuff like that. I've never read anything on camera before that I can remember. So, yeah, I'll just have to, find my natural reading voice and have a little bit of fun with it, and still make it sound kind of nice, and find a good, I guess, groove or whatever. I don't know what the word for it is really. I really need to just bring out enough bone meal to do this, because this is ridiculous, me running back and forth. I'm wasting so much time here getting bone meal. I think this will be enough, though. I was almost going to switch my doors for November. I was going to switch it to the acacia wood doors, and I still might. I'm not quite sure. I think it might look weird, though. But I guess... This is so stupid. I'm just running in and out of my house for 5 minutes getting some stupid bone meal. What I am going to do, though, is in between this episode and the next episode, there's going to be a lot of off-camera work. And that includes some building, some digging, some getting some materials and stuff like that. When you guys come back on Thursday, we're going to have a Throwback Thursday again. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to look a lot different around my base and things along those lines. We're going to have some real digging work done. I'm not doing more. Okay, screw it. That's all it's going to do for now. Let's take a look at what it looks like. I like the contrast between the orange and the dark wood there. Oh, that looks pretty nice, actually. I'm quite happy with that. I think the orange from the carrot might make it look pretty nice too. I'm probably gonna sync up my portal at my base off camera, and then I'll just show it to you next episode, because I think we've already been going for quite a long time here. Let's see, is there anything else I need to tell you? Oh, I'm running through the idea of running a podcast. You might see a test podcast within probably November. Will be the first one if I decide to end up doing it, and then I'll probably bring on some guests and different stuff like that. So if you want to leave some comments or some questions in the comments section below, either from me or from my brother Fatman, you can go ahead and you can do that. And I can try to answer some of those on camera, and depending on what day it is, we might have some different types of segments or whatever on the podcast idea as well. I think that's about it. yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Hippie, and I'll see you guys next time.